You may know podcasting, but get ready for the 10 and 10. Each season will bring you 10 different experienced experts in their field, sharing their successes, their ambitions, and what makes them known in their field. Get ready to be inspired, take notes, and enjoy the episode. Brought to you by The Podcast Lane.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I am here with Karla Blanco today. I'm so excited to learn more about everything you're doing, the exciting things that you have going on, and your history sounds absolutely incredible.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here with you today.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so it looks like your work has spanned over 50 countries, 50 people. That's a lot. Integrating leadership, human potential, and behavioral science. What patterns have you observed both globally and kind of, I think, here locally as well, that reveal why some leaders unleash exponential, big impact, while others kind of remain stuck and need a little bit of a helping hand?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. And what I would like to share is not only across 50 countries, but also across industries, you can name it.
Okay.
There are some invisible patterns that you can identify. So those exponential leaders that are also transformational leaders, they are self-aware. That is the first thing that I will say. They manage their inner world as well as they manage strategy with the same rigor they manage execution. Meanwhile, the ones that are stuck are those that you see that they are in a rush. They are overwhelmed, always busy. They lack self-awareness. So that is the main pattern that I will say I identified in between the two.
Okay. And so to kind of back it up a little bit, you kind of are an executive coach in a sense, hence why all these kind of things are coming up and things that you're experiencing and seeing, correct?
Exactly. Actually, there have been thousands of people going through my different programs. And what I will say is when they focus on science-based behavior, the leaders can really connect with their teams because they are more aware of the different behaviors and they will be more effective because they connect heart to heart and they build trust before they build plans.
Nice. And so can you expand a little bit on the scientific kind of component to it?
Yes. And I use this framework that is called DISC.
Okay.
And I love that framework because it's very simple and you can focus on velocity and not only velocity of the people. So when you enter into a room and you see someone that is going fast, you can think, okay, they are or dominant or they are influencers. Meanwhile, you see the ones that are slower, they can be honest, steady, or they can be conscientious, the C. So that will give you some insights. And that's why I really like that framework. So when a leader is aware of that science-based framework, they can connect with their teams better and they can build that trust faster.
So it's the DISC, DISC kind of consultant. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like I'm reading it right here, people. It's amazing. As a Fortune 500, very impressive, executive coach, obviously you said the consultant, and then you're also a best-selling author on human potential. Can you expand on that a little bit more?
Sure. I wrote a book that is called Unleash Your Potential, which is focused on learning about yourself so that you can really lead others. So leaders create leaders, but in order to create those leaders, you really need to learn who you are, what are your triggers, so that when you are in challenging times, you can take care and manage your own emotions and lead the others.
I love that. That's great. Just, I think, advice for everybody. And kind of you mentioned kind of the organizations need to redesign culture, but you said self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and then kind of their kind of drive towards being a leader, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And there are things that I think cultures should adjust in order to thrive. So for example, embedding feedback on their day-to-day, looking at feedback as a great gift instead of a punishment.
Okay.
So for example, over 20 years ago when I was becoming a manager at the first time, I received feedback which I didn't take very well from my manager. And actually, I told him, you are being a chauvinist, because he told me, you are behaving like a mom because you want all your team to just shine and you got to help them grow. And at that time, I didn't pay attention. But then my mentor gave me some insights that from that moment on, I started bringing the feedback as a tool for growth. And when companies embed that feedback in their day-to-day, they start looking into different outcomes and different business results. Because definitely when you get that awareness, the performance will follow and you will get better business outcomes.
I love that. So look at it more as like the feedback is not necessarily a punishment in a sense, but more almost not a punishment for the leader, but like improvement for the leader to kind of take that direction and kind of guidance to help them in turn help their employees.
Yes, it is in both ways. The leader providing feedback and the different people on the team also getting the feedback from the leader. So when it becomes that also drives innovation.
I love that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about scaling human potential. You are recognized as by Forbes as one of the Central America's most powerful women and trained in institutions like Stanford and Aspen Institute. Stanford, that's incredible. And I'm sure Aspen Institute is as well. I just have not heard of it. I'm not alone in that. What is most overlooked within companies to develop today their leaders for the future, but with also within their business and kind of thrive into the next decade?
Well, definitely that inner self-awareness, because AI will continue to grow. Changes in the world will continue to happen, challenges, etc. Yeah. So when leaders, and I will say the future belongs to those leaders that can really master their inner world so that they can connect better with their teams. And it's not just accountability like a punishment or feedback. It is more about how can I influence the others? And can I connect with them? Meanwhile, I also execute at the best level of getting the amazing results we need in businesses and in general in the world.
I love that. Well, what do you hope for yourself and kind of your next step? It seems like you've done everything a woman almost can do. I mean, it's amazing. Everything that you're talking about and kind of your leadership skills. What do you hope for in the next 5 to 10 years for yourself?
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope to continue to partner with amazing leaders, all those great companies that are making a change in the world so that we can all grow together.
Nice. I love that. I know it's all about growth and kind of what's next, like you said.
Yes, continue that growing for all of us. We need a better world.
I love that. And kind of just a question kind of coming out of this, you mentioned a little bit about technology and AI. How does that kind of change within like the interpersonal workings of a work environment?
Well, definitely it requires a lot of discipline because it is a tool that will help us accelerate results, but also you require a lot of discipline to learn when you really need to embed that critical thinking in order to get the results you want, because AI is just a tool. It cannot substitute our critical thinking and how. So you need to focus not only on the what, but also on the how. And connecting that with your critical thinking will help you innovate and get amazing results.
I love that. Okay. Well, and we have a little bit of time left. What do you want to kind of share with everybody kind of tuning in today about you, your company, any special details that I might have missed out on, any more amazing Fortune 500 information that I don't know about?
Thank you so much. Well, what I would like to share is that the time is now to connect with behavioral science, because technology and AI are tools that can help us accelerate results, but the human connection is something that can't be replaced. And I'm here to support you with that behavioral science.
I love that. And kind of let's fade out with something from your native culture language. Obviously, I do not speak Spanish. We were talking about this before. But is there anything you want to kind of say towards the end in Spanish?
Yes, I'm from Costa Rica y realmente estoy feliz de estar aquí con todos ustedes. Thank you.
Thank you. So great to talk to you today.
Thank you so much. Very nice to connect.